Hey guys, I just wanted to share a very quick tutorial with you that was requested of me, and this is the horizontal cat eye tutorial. So technically, you don't need to have any knowledge of any tricks before you do this, but it is helpful to know in isolation before you attempt this, although it's not necessary. So first, you want to start with your hoop, with your hand on your hoop at, what is this, 9 o'clock. And then with some force, you're gonna push your hoop to your left side, like this. And as you can see, once my hand gets to 3 o'clock here, I'm letting go and the hoop comes back to center. Now the trick to this move, it looks like this. The trick to getting it back over to this side is once you let go, you want to swing your hand all the way over here as soon as you let go of the hoop. So again, starting at 9 o'clock, pushing the hoop out to your left side, letting go at 3 o'clock, and pulling the hoop to your right side. Another tip too, when you're pulling the hoop, you want it to stay against the top surface of your hand. So I'll do it a little bit closer up so you can see. Again, starting at 3 o'clock, push my hoop to the left, then I let go at 3 o'clock. Make sure the hoop stays on the top of my hand as it goes over to the right side. And again, one more time. Good. And then from here, you can go into flowers, you can go into a ghosting ISO, one of my faves, or just a regular isolation. I guess while I'm here, I might as well also teach a regular isolation because it's one of the first moves that I learned. So for this, it doesn't really matter where you start your hand, but I guess to get that momentum going, you should start with your hand at 9 o'clock again, or 3 o'clock, however it makes sense to you. And so when you isolate, there's two parts to the move. There's the downward curve, and then there's the upward curve. So here is an isolation. All right, so starting with your hand at 9 o'clock, you're gonna come down, and the key to this is really tightening up that tricep muscle down here, and you wanna be kind of squeezing the hoop so that when you let go, you have enough momentum to flip your hand up like this, and then continue the circling motion. So that's really the hardest part about the isolation, is getting your hand from here to here. And literally that's all the motion is. Here to here, here to here. And you're gonna do that between 3 o'clock and 12 o'clock. Okay, so just take it nice and slow. 3 o'clock, switch, then continue. 3 o'clock, oops. 3 o'clock, switch. 3 o'clock, switch. 3 o'clock, switch. Now, this is really gonna burn your arm, so I would recommend trying it on both sides. As you can see, it's the same thing for my left side. And I guess one thing that's important to note here too is there are two different kinds of isolations. There is the forward ISO, which requires your arm to go counterclockwise. And then there's a reverse isolation, which goes the other way, clockwise. And it's the same thing with this. You get to 3 o'clock, you let go, except your hand is now brushing the top of the hoop, well, the top of your hand is brushing the inside of the hoop, and then you continue with the isolation. All right, left side. See, I'm not as good on my left side. It's not as clean, but you practice. The slower you go, the harder it's going to be, the more of a workout you're going to get from it. So, we learned cat eyes, we learned both isolations. Just let me know if there's any other tricks you guys want to see. Until next time.